She live.
Oh, it's stuck.
Streaming started. It's loading.
Can you hear me?
Don't do that. Just talk normal.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, do it again. Do it again. Talk normal.
Hold me near. I'm 6 feet from the edge of
We
life.
live. Hey, party people, it's me, JiBron. So we live. I got a headache a little bit, but that's all right. We gonna praise the Lord. Y'all say that the show. It's just I need some things I can't say on the internet. Praise God, and I got some stuff at home that's gonna help me to get through the night. Hallelujah, want to do it? Yes, He will. This is Jasmine. This is Tim. They're our guests. So we're doing the show out of sequential order today because I thought Jack was gonna be on, but Jack actually is busy. The man spoke to capacity, and it took like an hour to get set up. So we were gonna do final thoughts first, but since we already took like an hour to set up, I said screw it. We're just gonna do final thoughts first, and then go run into the little thing where I talk about people, which you all seem to enjoy. But hey, I'm my net. Don't you like it here? So yeah, so that's what's going on. If I sound tired, I promise to God that when these light piece don't go on, I won't sound exhausted. Was that?
Jasmine, can you talk for me?
I promise.
Like, keep talking. Just say like, "Hi, how y'all doing?" Okay, so your hair is like rubbing against the mic. So whatever side.
Is that better?
That was much better.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Tim, say a couple things. Hi, how you doing?
I'm really tired of driving the boat here every other day. Kind of glad the summer's happening, but I feel like I'm gonna drive over here. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we doing my jets. So that's fine.
JiBron, can you raise your mic?
Raise it.
Yes.
That's still works.
It's still in the show.
It's so. Yes.
How about now?
Nope. Good.
Good? All right.
Hello. Is it better?
That's better. Thank you.
So fun fact, you've been following the show since its inception. This kind of reminds me of the first episode I did when the show was called Auditioning. Remember when I had Omarion and Brooklyn on? Doesn't it remind you? It's giving me flashbacks. Oh my God, I feel like I'm 17 all over again, minus the tight shorts that don't fit and we flirted with the guy on the set because I don't like Tim. No shade, no offense. Omarion was my crush. I hope you ain't watching this shit.
It's no camera one's catching the.
That was my homie though. That was my homie. That was my homie. Am I going on with you? You're not all over Facebook. Okay, it's like Microsoft. You got how many years ago that was? Oh my God, God, I graduated like 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I graduated from high school.
You don't want
CSHS. Scream. Oh yeah. That's what they used to do it at pep rallies. That was so corny. Corny AF. But yeah. So now we're just doing the like finishing touches.
Turn camera one a little bit.
Can I see what camera one looks like?
Yep.
Okay. I like her.
We need to move it a little bit towards like him. Like, no. There we go. No. There we go. No. Right there.
You want to see that?
Camera
Let me try this.
down a little bit.
Love it. How do you know about?
No.
What are you expecting to do with
Camera
them?
one. Turn it back again.
I'm in this documentary class right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't you like me behind the camera? I don't
That's
like
fine.
it.
Camera 3 needs to be zoomed out.
Oh, Jack, I forgot to tell you, you gave me the same scene to edit for my 3 and 4.
I gotta double check. Did I?
No, you did, because I looked at it last night.
3 and 4. That's fine.
Okay, so
It's just Foley. It's different stuff that you have to do to it.
you want me to do different Foley for both?
Yes.
So like one.
Or you could so do the first scene was just assembly.
No, my second set of scenes is the second because remember you never gave me the fourth one. All I have is 3, so 2 and 3 are the exact same scene. Because remember somebody had the hard drive.
Oh, Cam
Yeah.
had the hard. No, yeah, okay, that's fine. Do the Foley on those scenes.
Okay.
I don't even think we did them on the first one. Do those on those scenes. Color correct those scenes. And
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's about the Foley and the color correcting
Okay.
more so than.
I was doing that last night. I just want to make sure. So, y'all, how you are been in the YouTube land? You know what I'm saying? Shreveport is kind of depressed right now. We all know it happened. Praise up to those families. I'm briefly gonna talk about it on the show today because it's kind of like very, very sad and depressing to me, and it's unfortunate. And the fact that it has a Wikipedia page now.
It has a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anybody can set that up. It's not like it was. It was more depressing that it made it to the BBC. We were like,
When we made that,
we made it international too. Like it was England.
Yeah, that's crazy.
so yeah, we're gonna briefly talk about it on the show because I have to acknowledge it because I'm a human being. But hi. Noah.
Can you close that one?
Do we have the recording side?
Can you close this door too, back
Yeah.
here? Because I don't want him popping his phone in. That was weird.
He's just a weird individual.
Shut up, we're live. We're on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's awesome.
Everybody's on vacation.
Yeah.
What's just the creepy nothing?
Y'all look good on screen though.
I mean, what do I not know?
Real. So like, yep.
And then, as I secretly in the bathroom at home, cry, I'm getting too fat. These jeans don't fit. Don't let the cop.
Hold on. You went to it yesterday.
When I'm talking, I need to
Yeah.
like, like let's not sit around and play these games. Like I just wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I love my body. No, baby, these pants is tight as hell underneath these table. Like if y'all can see the thunder thighs that I've developed, call me thunder thighs. I'm swinging from trees and stuff. Like I don't know what it's the sugar. Like I am like y'all. Like as of lately, I don't know what it is. The candy, the soda, the chips.
Get salad.
What in the blue hell is going on?
You know, like, and then I got candy in my backpack right now. It's in the other room. Like, y'all don't understand. And then y'all, okay, sidetrack. Y'all, the ADHD brain. You gotta take my pills today. So, y'all, I gotta take down all this stuff with me today because this is my last day shooting in the studio. So I can bring all my regalia home. Do y'all know how much crap I've collected in this stupid studio? All the crap that I have to take, and then all the clothes that I have in the back. Y'all, it's like I moved in this damn studio. What the hell do y'all think I was?
Hey, Tim.
Wendy Williams?
Just stay like in that position because one of them's such a tighter shot that if you lean back, you're gonna be out of it.
Lean
So just
back.
stay in that.
Lean back.
Yeah.
And lean back.
It's the least painful in my back position.
And I'm in a 740 physical day to day. Remember I said that?
Do you I don't know since you live in there.
I ain't got a headache. I'm just hearing.
What's your life?
Do you want to look for this or just that?
Just that.
Okay. All right, y'all ready?
Yes. Can you turn off the other lights? The big lights.
Oh gosh.
It's
Oh, these ones?
The fluorescent lights.
Are these?
Yeah.
These off?
Yeah, those can be off. No, keep that on. Don't touch that board. Keep my other thing on so when we move, all I gotta do is move stuff and move.
Okay.
So turn that light all the way back up, please. Is that light all the way up on the green screen?
Let me see. Hold on.
No, look at the board. You got it all the way
Yeah, it's
up.
all three is on
Okay.
there.
What the hell is this going on over here? Okay, we can get them on. I don't even give a damn.
Hold
I'm
on.
not cussing
Let
out
me just
so
hang that one in. For me real quick. Can you flip that back on? Because it looked like it got a little darker, but so I can see on the screen if it does. Please, thank you.
Girl,
I just thought about it.
my outfit blended in with the background.
And for another one on, that's better, I'm gonna be
Yes,
honest.
yeah.
The lighting's better on the.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's fine. I'm here.
Okay.
Ready to record.
You ready?
I'm ready to
Right.
You check
Yeah.
both cameras. See how like
No. You're in three. Back up, that's it.
Y'all, even though I might seem annoyed, I'm very grateful because these people don't have to help me. Even though I just seem a little drained. Y'all, we've been in for an hour. So I'm tired.
I'm about to say,
up a little bit.
Then we come in here at 9:30.
it's a little bit earlier.
It's
Y'all, we've been here for 2.5 hours, so I don't seem as crazy.
It's like a smidge in there, but I think so lightly that it's not like upstairs. Are you staying, are you going?
No, I'm good.
Okay, y'all ready? You ready to get this party started? All right. I'm only gonna come in and close the door. And I'm just gonna count down from like 5, so I'll press record. Okay. Anybody's phone on loud? You should probably put it on silent now.
Yeah.
So that's
Is your phone on loud?
I don't know about it.
Okay.
Oh, my phone over there.
Alright. We'll count down from 5 and I'll press 1.
I forgot what I was. I be zoned out, bro.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, party people. Welcome to Final Thoughts. Okay, and unlike the previous Final Thoughts, where I sit in my tight ensembles because you know I stick to that motif, I decided that you know what, it'll be more interesting if I have people to give their own opinions and not just have me talk like a big blubbermouth. So, I have someone who has helped me recently with my new poster that has not been released yet. So, give it up for Miss Jasmine. She's a photographer. I love my Jasmine. She helps me a lot, and I appreciate them. And then we have Tim. We love Tim. Tim's the homie. Okay, Tim is like a great videographer. We love Tim. So, y'all. So early in the show, well, I forgot it. On live for live purposes, it went early in the show. We taping, okay. So early in the show, I talked about Kylie Jenner, and I was pretty much discussing the fact. No, this is my camera. See. But anyway, okay, I'm finna set that from the top. We good? Okay.
Sorry, it was on the
You're fine.
Hello, party people. It's me, JiBron. Oh, fuck. That's my intro. Okay.
Mhm. You're fine.
All right, y'all. So, welcome to Final Thoughts with me, JB. And unlike most weeks where I sit in my tight ensembles and I cross my legs and I sip my water and I elaborate on a particular story because we all know I like to stick to my particular motif when it comes to my outfits, I decided I was going to have some guests this week to discuss something that I, felt was interesting to talk about. So, on my here, because I don't even know what size this is, because y'all, it's been 2.5 hours. We have Miss Jasmine.
Hello.
That's my girl. She just recently helped with my poster that I have for the show that's coming out because we're doing a whole bunch of promo stuff because y'all, we have a talk show, the work never stops. And then over here we have Tim. Tim's an amazing videographer. Make sure when his documentary comes out, you watch it, you support it. I'll post it everywhere. Y'all, we gotta keep uplifting everybody who's around you because guess what? If there's room enough for everyone to make it in this life. So, y'all, early in the show, we were talking about Kylie Jenner, how she's pretty much getting sued by her housekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, that has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
But her birth order, she's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys feel like sometimes that your birth order kind of affects how you turn out in life?
I think so. I would say so. As the oldest sibling, I would think that the way that I maneuver through life is definitely different than my younger siblings.
Do you think so, Tim?
I'm an only child.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. I'm kind of both, so I get what you're coming from. Do you think like your childhood maybe affected you though in some kind of way?
Of course.
Like, how do you think that like your childhood affected you in your adulthood now, like with the way you operate with people and things?
I'm not a sheriff. I'm a grown adult. I'm 38 years old. And you can ask my girlfriend. I'm not a sheriff.
See, and this is where the discourse becomes a whole thing between being an only child versus having siblings. Because I am a sharer.
Yeah.
I share everything pretty
Mhm.
much. Like you have no choice but to do that when you have siblings. So you're used to sharing attention, you're used to sharing your parents, you're used to sharing clothes. I mean, to this day, my sister will we live in 2 separate households. She will still come to my house and steal some of my stuff.
I'm with Tim on this one though, because I had like the best of both worlds. A lot of y'all know I have 4 other siblings, but I don't think people realize like I had the life with them, but then I had the life in the suburbs locked up in the house behind the gate. So like I could just, like when I'm used to being alone, like no offense, I'm pretty sure sometimes she wants to tell you every single detail about her day, and sometimes she just want to come home and you don't feel like talking, right?
Well, we don't get to live together. We don't get to see each other too much. When we do communicate, yes, I love hearing her stories now. When we finally decide to live together, I'm pretty sure there's going to be like, I just want to be let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something from personal experience. I get irritated when people are like talking to me when I freshly get out of the car when I come home.
I get that.
Because y'all don't understand, I was like a latchkey kid like the last couple of years. So I'm used to coming home, unlocking the door, and it's pitch silent and everything's how I left it.
Right.
It's been an adjustment for me living with my grandfather because he wants to talk as soon as I walk through the door, and I'm like, please don't talk to me. And it's not like I'm even being like a
You just need
butthole.
that moment to decompress.
And it's like, it's like, no offense, like I have a 30-minute commute from here and back every single day, and these people on the interstate cannot drive worth a damn, and it irritates my spirit because I just don't understand how you idiots literally want to cut in front of me without signal lights. You don't want to change lanes. You want to drive like a grandma, and it's like 70 miles per hour. Like, speed up. Like, you people do not realize, and then some of y'all want to drive like NASCAR drivers, like gas isn't higher than whoop. Like, I don't understand why on earth we need to drive like completely total maniacs, but that's a whole other topic for a whole different day.
Right. 100%.
But with you, like being the oldest child, do you feel like your experience with your parents was different than your younger siblings?
100%. So I have an older half sister, but for research purposes, I do not. We'll say that. So I definitely felt like the expectations for me were higher because of how things turned out with her. So I do definitely feel, even now at 27, I still feel that pressure of like wanting to make my parents proud. And I mean, every kid wants to make their parents proud, you know, but I want to have and be a good example for my younger siblings too. So like that doesn't go away, even though we're all out of the house and we're not young as we used to be. So I definitely think so.
Do you feel like you're more free spirited because you didn't have like another person that who looked up to you, or like someone who you looked up to, like you feel like you could just navigate life in your own way?
I did navigate life in my own way, and it was kind of so weird story, but it'll go to the conversation. So like when first time I was in college, I moved into a house with a bunch of dudes, and it was kind of funny because like, you know, everybody kind of formed, you know, we're all friends, but we all kind of formed a bond with like one other person in the house. Two roommates I had that grew up in big families, you know, they formed a bond. And then me and the guy, he was an only child too, like we kind of formed like a brotherly bond. And so it was like, especially with him being older than me, every time I had something, I'd go to him, and he'd be like, no, you need to go with his life experiences. But like, you know, when I was before that, I was kind of like, well, I'll figure this out. You know, there is a lot of navigating it on your own and hoping you guess right. That's pretty much what you do. If you guess, like, yeah, sure, this would be a good idea. Most times it's never not.
Yeah.
You know, so that's really, I mean, I don't know, free spirited would be the, you know, you kind of just had to navigate it and hope you guess right.
Do you feel like sometimes you were a bit lonelier because you didn't have like another person you could like confide in?
No, but that's just my personality. Like I am. Sometimes with her, it's like I'll just sit there in silence. You know, you know, like I'll like text her, just like, oh, I need to talk to her because we haven't talked in like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like,
by the way, they're dating if you can't tell. By the way.
So it's like I could sit there and not talk to anybody all day and be perfectly fine. But it's like, you know, especially now that me and her are together, I'm like, okay, I have to talk to her. Not in a bad way, but it's like, I don't want us to not talking. So it's more just navigating the right and wrong way to do it.
Yeah. For me, I will say, since I had both, it was kind of like a lonely thing when I would like. For me, like they would come over on the weekend, so they would be with me from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I would feel the void when they left.
Yeah.
And then when they would come back, I would be so happy, but it was also a double-edged sword because I was used to always doing things for myself. And like if I wanted something, I knew I could go get it. And they'll be like, they call me DJ. I hate that name now, but that's what they call me. They'll be like, DJ, why do you ask us to do it? I'm like I used to do, okay, this is gonna be crazy. So in our old apartment, the one my parents were there, because everybody know everybody in my family divorced, like it's no secret. But like in our old apartment, like my dad would have his tackle boxes like stacked up in the laundry room, and then we'll put the chips up high so I couldn't reach it. Right. I would climb on the tackle box to get on top to reach the chips. And one time I like fell, and they were like, "Why didn't you just come and get us?" And I was like, "Because I'm just used to doing it alone." Or like I would get myself in situations, and they would literally be like, "Well, why didn't you call us?" And I'm like, "Well." Because I will say for me, it would have been different if we all grew up separately, but it was like 3 of them in the house, and then it's me, and then my other sister, actually, she has siblings too. Like I'm the only other person who does not have anybody at home. Like the next person in line was my uncle, and my uncle's 14 years older than me. So it's like if I'm 4, you're 18.
Yeah.
I'm watching SpongeBob. You worried about like college tuition. I don't even understand what college is at this point. I'm just like, I'm existing. I'm eating goldfish. You eating like, we love to eat. Love to used to eat like grown people food. Like I used to think mozzarella sticks were so disgusting. I used to eat steak and all of that. And I want chicken strips and Pop-Tarts. Like I did not like I will say it was a learning curve for me. because and then my cousins would come over a lot. Did you ever feel like the thing, like when you had other kids play with you when you were younger, did you know how to share properly or no?
No.
I didn't either. Everything was always my.
So I actually have a half brother, but there's such an age difference between us that yeah, I might grow up in an only child.
Yeah.
And he was with my dad and stepmom, and I lived with my mom.
Mhm.
But my stepmom, I had two older stepbrothers, one younger stepbrother, a younger stepsister, and a half brother.
Mhm.
So, and my parents for a little while had split custody. So I'd have to go and a little bit of a personal story. My dad and my stepmom never had a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then they had to split what money they do have between 6 kids.
Yeah.
So I remember I'd have to go a week over to my dad's, and then I'd be a week at my mom's. And so I'm going from, and my mom did make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm an only child from a single mom who makes a lot of money. I'm spoiled. I got everything my way. Then I got to go over to my dad's house where none of that is the same. And I just remember one time I was like, I finally had enough. I was like, Dad, I'm not coming up here anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a share. I'm not a, hey, these people are in my personal space. Not like, why are you here? Go away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's their house too, so it's like I can't say that. It's
Yeah.
just, you know, we're used to having your especially as an only child, your personality is almost defined by being an only child.
Yes.
And you know, when that is like, when there's the
Challenge.
yeah, when that is challenged, you're like, I mean, you can either you adjust or you leave, and I just chose to leave.
Yes. Did you ever feel like wish that you could have been a bit more selfish, like as a child, since you had to like share and kind of like be an example to your younger siblings?
No,
Mm-hmm.
and I say that only because I think I just have such a big heart anyways, that I think even if I was to be a bit more selfish when I was younger, I still don't think I could have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I have it in me to be selfish like that.
Mhm.
And I have a hard time trying to be selfish for myself even now.
Mhm.
I'm still like I want to move, and I'm like, I don't want to leave my family though, because what if they need me?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my niece. Like, I don't want to leave my grandma.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I have to like do something for myself at one point.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, and that I think that just comes with being an older sibling too, though. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get to do that often,
Mhm.
and so when you do, you feel guilty, and then you're just like, oh well, now I just feel like the worst person ever for doing something for myself for once, because you're so worried about other people and like giving yourself to others
Mhm.
that when you try to do something for yourself, you just have nothing but that intense like guilt and overthinking in your brain.
So you get mad whenever like you keep getting asked the same question every day.
Mhm.
Okay. You're like, my mom's still like, what time are you leaving? What time are you coming home? Every day. And
Mhm.
full well it's like it changes every day too. And it's like, one, I'm a grown adult. Why do you care what time I'm coming home? Like, and then you also know I don't know the answer. So it's like,
No, my mom literally asked me my schedule every week, and my schedule has literally been the same since
Yeah.
January. And I'm like, please don't ask me 15,000 questions. Or if I'm leaving the house, somebody's like, where you going? What time are you? And I'm like, y'all have my location.
I don't even think that that's like an only child thing though either. I literally live next door to my parents. They have access to my Ring camera. They have my location, and they're like, "Where are you going? To work, to school, like wherever." Like, I think it just comes with like parents being parents. To be so real with you.
Back to what you said, not to cut you off. Back to what you said, Tim, with the whole like sharing with your siblings thing. I never had that issue because all of them were like 10 and 9 years older than me. They weren't into playing with Barney and my Tickle Me Elmo and my Hummer. They were more so like, if I asked them to like come do stuff with me, yeah, they'll be like, okay, we'll tolerate DJ for 3 minutes. And then like the play, I was more trying to get in the stuff that they were into.
Right.
Like, like my brothers were watching MTV Jersey Shore,
Yeah.
and they were playing GTA. I was like, what's that? But when my cousins around my age would come over, that's when the disconnect would come.
Really?
Because, like Tim said, my parents weren't well off, but my grandparents were already established in their life. And I was spent 50-50 between my parents and then my grandparents,
Yeah.
particularly my grandmother, Beverly. Granny always made sure I was straight, meaning like, My granny would literally give me my stuff that she wanted me to have from Dillard's. Like my baby clothes, 90% of them came from Dillard's. And she would keep the stuff that she wanted at her house. Like I had a closet. Like stuff like that. And then whenever I wanted something, my mom would make sure I had it. And so my cousins were always like, I got an iPhone when I was like 7. Dumbest thing. I had an iPhone 4. It was 2012. I was in first grade going into second grade. And I'll never forget my cousins. And my cousins were like, you worship your cell phone, you don't share. And I had like a Wii, and I left it at my grandma's house. They took advantage of it. So like I will say, when it came for me to have my stuff, and I want to share with you,
Right.
yeah, but it's mine. And don't get it twisted.
Must be nice.
This is mine.
It must be so
Like,
nice.
it's mine. No.
It's my like, and no, little my brothers and they would, because they were so much older, they weren't like, oh, we're gonna go in DJ's room and mess with his stuff, and we're gonna. It was more so, even when it came down to our PlayStation, it was like, let him have this moment, cause he just wants to watch us.
Yeah.
They didn't care
That's so nice.
because they were like, but no, what does a 14-year-old look like arguing with a 4-year-old?
Right.
Like that looks absolutely
It's funny.
stupid. Like no, now did we get in the fights? Yes, Darius I scratched you in the face. Remember? Darius. We were watching that 70s show. This is a random story. We were watching that 70s show because we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with my parents. And I had like my bedroom with like my bed and stuff. And my mom, we had a queen bed. And you know, like as a child, that's like a California king because you're so little.
Yeah.
But obviously, all 4 of us can't sleep in that bed.
No.
So I would like go sleep on the floor with them. And like Darius was watching TV, and then they used to do something weird. They would cut off the cable. Remember cable boxes? They would cut off the cable boxes and turn off the television. And I think he went up. And we're watching ATL.
Oh.
And he went up to cut it off, and I think he got too close to my feet, and he had like a gash in his face. Like,
Ooh. Dang. Your toenail cutter?
and the next day he woke up, but they didn't cut them. I was in sneakers. Like I was over, and then I used to walk around barefoot and stuff. So they're probably all hard, ragged things.
God bless.
And then when I used to go to my dad's mom's house and keep like she lived deep. No offense, like my mom's parents, they lived in like the suburbs of Keyfield. Like we grew up behind a gate and all that stuff. No, my grandma lived in like the woods. She's on like 5 acres.
Yeah.
And it's like coyotes and stuff. I used to walk outside barefooted. That's probably why my feet so jacked up now.
I can't say anything. I used to do the same.
Yeah,
When
like,
I would come here for the summer.
It's a country. Yeah, it's like a little. If you from Maryland, you should.
I do not barefoot.
He don't relate to that. No. I think that might just be like a Stonewall Keyfield.
It's like I don't know.
Like-
My mom was doing the same thing.
Yeah, my parents did too.
But then at our house we had a driveway. So like
Yeah.
no offense, that was smooth to walk outside on.
Yeah.
And it's still really
I mean, concrete versus rocks and stickers and.
I would walk
whatever else.
outside with socks on.
Didn't that mess up your socks?
Do you think I cared at 7?
I mean, probably not, but.
Anyway, thank you all for joining me this week. That's all the time that I have for you all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. And now I gotta go do that stuff. Okay, live people, we're gonna go over here so I can talk about all the people. Cool. Thank y'all so much for coming.
Got you.
Sorry, it took so long.
It's okay.
What time is it? Oh, Tim, you only missed 10 minutes. Okay, now we gotta go do that setup.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody. We gotta go.
Okay, I can help move stuff.
Well, dump them out because they gotta go back and like all this stuff that you see.
Okay, that'd be great.
So-
Take a second.
Literally everything that you see that's out has to go home.
Mm.
I have a duffel bag in the studio, not the studio, in the lab.
Can you stop this?
Okay.
You can keep, they can roll.
Okay.
Just move it over here. You can move it. So y'all, we're about to do my other setup over here.
I'm gonna
I was live. Y'all get to see the behind the scenes tape.
Do you want your laptop too? I was about to say, so we can.
You did good, bro.
Excuse me.
You like it.
Frank's staying over there. Okay.
I did not know this shit was moving. Oh my god.
Taylor, do we want 3 camera angle? Do we want the 3 camera setup over here?
We just need 2. 'Cause, I mean, most of the time you just use 2.
Okay.
So, is that okay with you? I just gotta make sure the phone doesn't end up being in it this time, actually. I don't know what this is, but we gotta get that out of the way.
Inside of you. Big teacher receives $300,000 in scholarship matching funds. Ugh. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Nobody can have You see, I ain't lying about that. They don't get money like that here.
Pell Grants will keep a lot of us covered.
Yeah, they're gonna keep all that. That's gonna go towards culinary and nursing. That's it.
Cause that's our major. Don't show me my fit today. Where I look. We playing basketball. We like that basketball.
It's probably gonna be that less class.
Hey, boo. So we're gonna put yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. Girl,
I like rainbow and sunshine.
this week.
I would. Yeah, I'm gonna move this one. So you can put the angle right here.
That's not really like right
Love you.
And we need to do karaoke. Graduation.
What about this? I wish you love.
I thought it was this camera.
Let me say that.
So I'm just gonna, that doesn't have to be connected, but like, just leave it right there, though, please.
Okay, so Jack told me I need to start looking at all my cameras.
Okay, so we'll set that one up.
Cause last week I didn't do it. He said, okay, Taylor, you have full random camera control this week, so whenever you think I need to look, just move.
Okay.
Just move it.
Alright. I want to.
It's 7 p.m. Hold on. It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no.
Sing that part.
Yeah.
Sing that part.
Technically, you don't have a.
I know.
Keep going, keep going, keep
And
going.
one ain't got me.
Can you zoom out anyone?
I got this. How to get that your.
Can you zoom
When
out?
he heard he wouldn't need. Hey, my
I mean, that's perfect headroom.
cousin got that blinky.
That's perfect.
You not realize I didn't know what that meant for the longest. I didn't realize what that meant.
That looks way different.
Yes.
than that.
I know.
No, I'm being from.
Shut up. Shut up. No, girl, I didn't realize how. No, Jasmine, I didn't realize how sheltered I grew up.
You're welcome.
I didn't realize.
On this angle, it does.
I didn't realize how sheltered I grew up. I mean, did we have money problems? Yes. That's about the only struggle I had. And some other stuff we're not talking about on the internet. Not look, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I ain't
We're
ready.
not that unhitched.
I ain't. Honey, you know the change the name.
You know the gray.
What'd you change it to?
Just JiBron. No, it's literally called Just JiBron.
Oh, gee.
Serious.
I'm gonna get my teeth done.
Your teeth done.
I'm gonna get them straight. Yeah.
Okay, we want.
The girl told me at the dentist, she was like, you know why you have space in the front? You have a really wide mouth. And I was like,
It's on.
You know that gray that you see on the camera?
Heifer, don't make me take off my shoes and whack you with them.
You should. I would like her.
So like that little white.
Okay.
I was just moving it up
Mhm.
to like it. To some that's
Okay.
different.
Here, I'm gonna switch and you just look on the TV. That's what's gonna be me.
I gotta record my album next week. Let me start recording for the album next week. Oh, I sent that on live. Oops. Oh, well.
Did what?
That tilt down.
Why can't they tell me my hair was acting
It's
crazy?
not deleting that don't what's that? Don't quit.
That's good. So we don't want too much headroom. That's good.
Oh no, this glare on these pictures though. Okay.
See?
You're good.
No, it gotta look right home there. Y'all, my godson's gonna be here. When is his due date? May the 14th? Hold on.
Do you want to tilt this other picture you have, or is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to look.
Okay. There you go.
It's camera 2?
Yeah, just a minute.
I'm gonna zoom in.
That's like, well, we don't want, so we want like a wide shot and we have camera 1 and 3 that's infinite, so just like, just go down some.
Set tilt. You don't want to zoom in?
Y'all, I gotta figure out my setup for the house.
That's how tight it can go.
Oh, girl, I turned my whole kitchen into a studio.
Nah, I can't zoom it in more, so I have to push it forward. I thought you wanted it tighter.
What am I gonna do here?
Camera 2 is the more, like it has a bit like a wide.
You know, my baby gonna be here May the 19th. I'm so, wait a minute. His birthday's 2 months after mine. Mine's March the 18th. My baby's gonna be here May the 19th. He gonna be a Gemini? Taurus. How they act?
Stubborn.
He gonna be stubborn. Oh,
Is it
no.
tight?
Nerves.
He'll be good though. He'll be stubborn. He'll just eat a lot too.
He'll eat a lot. My baby can't be fat. My baby can't be
It's
fat.
gonna be a foodie. A foodie.
I'm gonna put him on a diet.
Don't put him on a diet.
When he get older, I am.
Let him get a little chunky monkey.
No godchild is not gonna be fat.
I like that function.
He has to.
You got
He can be
tight
a little big.
He can look something not be fat.
He can be fat.
He can be big.
His mom and his dad do was cook.
So he's good.
I'm tilted, so it looks like
I don't cook like that no more. I know how to cook. I just don't have time because I'm busy. Y'all, this show is a full-time job, but I love it. It's probably my favorite thing that I do out of everything that I do. The only thing that irritates me is school. That's it. Right.
Gonna do them episodes at Grail next.
And with
Y'all know about this.
And
Y'all know about that yet.
You already know.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
It is a little too right.
It actually looks better for my field, though.
It does
Back-
look good. It does look good as a film.
Can we change that stuff? Wait, no. I'm gonna just fix it in post. Change it back to 2.
Huh?
Change the camera back to 2. So this my tight shot is 1.
Yeah.
So 1 is a tight shot.
1 is your tightest, 3 is your second, 2 is your main one. That's the.
Oh, cause I'm gonna need the tight shot a lot today with this help for David, cause that's sister. David.
Yeah, 2. Switch to 2 so he can see.
This camera too. You see it?
And then when I get ready to talk about sister David, good morning, inmates.
Ah,
Okay, hold on. I might get you lined up. So
Thanks, boo.
I'm trying to find it.
Good morning. I can't wait. Oh my God, I get to talk to the inmates today. Woo woo. There we go. Woo woo. Talk to the inmates.
please.
These boards. Woo.
This is the green or the red.
If you
I
want,
was seeing it around. I
Do you-
don't know nothing.
do you know how to hook this up? Okay.
But I can figure it out.
Yeah, so okay, look, so over here.
I love it.
Hold on. No, you're all good.
I was gonna say I like
Okay.
flexing the gold.
So you don't mind, you know, saying what?
Thanks, sugar pie, honey bunch. I love you.
And here's the.
I can't help myself.
Okay, so these are
I
the
love you and nobody else. And I love
Makes it hurt.
you. You have to. I can't
They're
help
not done.
myself.
right.
And I love you.
And so, okay. Do you have class or anything?
No.
Do you want to sit in here with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No how flavor like ice cream. Like ice cream. 'Cause and you know this nigga's baby.
You better sing.
So y'all, we about to go ahead and get started for the Holy Ghost Spirit.
What is?
Camera 1. On 3 and 2 are fine. 1's a little fuzzy. Let me see.
Maybe it needs more.
Yeah, I need one foot.
Touch me in the morning. Girl, I didn't realize this song was about a one night stand. Did Touch Me in the Morning song by Diana Ross?
Yes.
I didn't realize Touch Me in the Morning is about her one night.
When did it click?
Well, only
When I Googled it,
I thought
We don't have to mind.
And you put because there's no way you didn't know.
Cause she's singing so innocently. We don't have to mind.
Do you know how many songs that are actually like that though, where they're like, you know, like I'll be your baby tonight?
I'm your baby tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, what you
Hey!
tonight? What?
But no, I was like, Diana's freaky.
Wait, are you back to this one?
Yep. Till you're gone, until you touch me. Touch me.
Please. Oh, you're.
She said, hold on, wait. Leave me as you found me, empty like before. Wasn't it me who said that nothing good's gonna... Wasn't it me who said that nothing good's gonna last forever?
Yeah.
Wasn't it me who said this bit? Whoever wrote this song is a freak. What the girl said, I'm a freak in the morning, freak in the evening. Don't fall, stay with it. No, I'm feeling them shoes. Your
We got the tray. I want the baby blue.
your feet too small for me. I'm sorry. You are not 10, and I'm a 12.
Oh shit, never mind.
Yes, these are like boats. My dog.
I'll put it there.
Okay.
I'm gonna take these out, but I can hear these actually in the background.
I give you the red light special. I can't do that. Girl, I was going through my friend's phone one day and she was giving somebody the red light special and I was scarred.
Stop
And
it.
she said, I told you not to go through my phone. And I was like, yeah. I was looking for pictures of the babies. I said, girl, I'm scarred for life.
That's what we get for being nosy,
Being grown.
right?
Already? You not ready? You sound.
Are we ready?
Count down from like 7.
Where are you getting ready to rock now? Can I tell I'm in a good mood today? I know. It's crazy. You ready? Okay. Is it just try? Oh Lord. Is it F24? I don't think it's on, so don't even worry about it. Hello, party people. It's me, JiBron here, back again with another video. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome back to another episode of Just JiBron. Y'all, we have a lot to discuss this week. Prayers up to the families that lost the children in the recent horrible events. David is finally arrested. Praise the Lord. Did you hear about Kylie Jenner getting sued by her housekeeper? And oh my God, Janet Jackson did not go to the whole freaking Michael premiere. All that and more. So, can we talk? Y'all, the first topic I'm not going to spend too much time on because it's very sensitive to me and I want to be very compassionate when I talk about this because it's very serious. It's one of those things where you don't expect something like this to happen and it shouldn't happen, and it's sad that it did happen, but I hope that it brings awareness and it helps people get the help that they need. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a recent mass, I can't say what it was, in my city. Children aging from the range of 3 to 11 passed away. The father was, he passed away as well. Well, the police got him. He didn't do that to himself. It was one of the most appalling things I think I've witnessed in recent history, especially since it was so local and it was literally around. Now, I don't go in the neighborhood because Queensboro, if you're from around here, it's like inner city. But you could tell that mother loved her children and you could tell that she really cared about her babies. And the fact that she lost her babies to someone that she apparently loved, it's just so sad, and nobody should ever have to go through it. So let's give praise unto them and the families. And let's just have a moment of silence a little bit for those people who got lost. Yeah, y'all, that's very sad, but justice may not be done on earth for them, but it'll be done in the afterlife. And speaking of justice being done, David girl, David Anthony Burke, darling, you have been arrested. And baby, let me tell you something right here, right now. I'm so happy that you're locked up. They won't let you out, baby. Good morning, inmates. How y'all doing? I don't know if you have access to YouTube in jail. I don't know, because I don't really know anybody's ever been in jail. And the people who I do know have been in jail, I didn't know them when they were incarcerated. So, y'all, it is official, Dishel. Right back over here, baby. David has been charged with the you-know-what of Celeste, among some other things. He's also charged with unlawful mutilation of, and abuse of SA of a child under the age of 14. Now, David was arrested in his Hollywood Hills home, which I thought he moved or whatever, but I guess he didn't move. So David was arrested recently after a year. Who knew that Interscope Records had already dropped him when it was even rumbling that he was even going to have this investigation? So you don't have a record label, and you pretty much have been hiding. I don't know how you're affording this manager. I don't know how you're affording your lifestyle that you've been affording. So get this, y'all. David is not in general population. He only gets to shower every other day. Stinky. You only get to have phone calls when you get to go shower, which is every other day. You have no visitation rights, and you only get 3 hours of recreational hours per week. You pretty much are locked up and they're throwing away the key because, as they absolutely should, because get this. So prosecutors allegedly gave us the timeline of what happened when it came to Celeste and her untimely death, which is so unfortunate. So apparently she had some puncture wounds in her torso and somewhere else. You're fine. Hold on, get the door. Yeah, I saw. No, you're fine. Hold on, we'll edit this in post. I'll just take it from the top for that story. Okay. Anyway, in other news, did y'all hear about David? Oh my God. Here we go with this, Husty. I am so glad that they finally arrested your short leprechaun behind, because let me tell you something about your sister, David. You, out of all people, really should have been arrested a long time ago. But I get that, when you have different things, especially of something of this magnitude, you have to make sure you have all your ducks in a row when it comes to arresting someone of such heinous and serious crimes. Because get this, y'all, David was charged with SA of someone under the age of 14, human mutilation of a body, and then on top of that, obviously the capital, So David was recently arrested, and he's been taken to jail. He's in the same jail that the Menendez brothers were in, which is weird. So I guess this is a jail for all the hot shots who think they're all that in the bag of chips and they think they're above the law. The reason why they think that prosecution thinks that she was ultimately taken away from the earth was due to the fact he was scared that it was going to affect his music career, because she was planning to come out and pretty much spill the beans about their relationship. So she was lured to the house on April the 23rd of 2015. She was never seen again afterwards. Her body was later found September the 8th. And prosecution is pretty much alleging that she was some kind of way dismembered and, taken away from the earth during the time, because she was never seen or heard from again. And then, they ultimately found her body in the Tesla. They saw that she had multiple penetrating injuries. She was missing, I think, fingertips, among other things. David was pretty much scared that she was going to come out and speak her truth about the relationship that they had, which I feel like she absolutely should have. His defense said that he didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think that he did it. I think that he had somebody else do it, because I don't think that this short little leprechaun could have done that much magnitude to her. You probably have one of your goons do it, and the problem is the goons are probably long gone. They probably got their Louis bags in exchange for body bags. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Drake moment. Y'all know this song. Anyway. They probably got their Gucci bags and their Louis bags. And they probably sitting around keeping it on the hush while you out here looking stupid. You look like a chameleon in your mugshot picture because I saw you. You look disheveled. You look scary. You look like you're not there. Like you just look glazed over. David. I don't know what she saw in you. Granted, look like y'all are about the same height because if you wear those shorts and then literally come all the way down here, short people matter. Short lives matter. So I'm not going to attack the short people. But for someone who's supposedly so got it like that, why are you messing around with a 14-year-old little girl? Okay. David also does not have television access and cannot have visitors. I said that to y'all earlier. And he also doesn't have any money on his books. And get this, they said that the jail smells. So on top of you stinking, the jail stinks. You can't have any visitors. Nobody's coming to see you. You can only make calls the days that you go shower. You only get to go outside for fresh air for 3 hours per week. And you don't even get to talk to the other inmates. Because let me tell you something. If you have contact with any of them other inmates, they probably would have their way with you. And you know what I mean when I say they'll have their way with you. You will probably become someone's girlfriend in the jail. Because at the end of the day, David, I think that you are in a rude awakening. Because one thing that we don't like in this country is people who mess with children. And you offed her. So that makes you a double person. You are beyond disgusting and something is clearly wrong with you and you need to go get mental help. And the fact that you were promoting your album that really nobody cared about. Well, I guess you do have a fan base. You know, you have a bigger fan base than I do, so I can't really judge you there. Your album did chart on Billboard. And you were promoting the album and you had all the blood and all the caskets and all the things. So you're pretty much telling on yourself. Like, do you not realize that your defense attorney is going to have a hard time explaining? Because you all know that life imitates art. So you're going to have a hard time explaining after you were promoting the album, after she ultimately passed away. You had a casket and everything else. And I think that the thing was called romantic, you know what, side. And so there's a lot of stuff that is just linking back to poor little Celeste. And I even saw a video where you saw a girl that looked like Celeste and you got spooked out, which absolutely should. I hope every time you close your eyes, you see that baby. And I hope that you see her in her last moments. Because at the end of the day, that child did not deserve to lose her life like that. You took advantage of someone who was ultimately vulnerable and was weak and could not defend themselves. In the moment that you thought that she had the upper hand, you did what all cowards do and you wanted to get the easy way out. But the problem is you can run, but you can't hide it. So praise up to the family. I feel bad for all her friends. I feel bad for all the parties involved. I just pray for everyone. I hope that people get peace because this is ultimately one of the saddest stories that I've had to cover, along with the thing that I previously covered. In other news that's going on in California, did y'all hear that Kylie Jenner's getting sued? Child. So apparently, Angelique Vasquez filed a lawsuit against her and two other companies, TriStar Services and Mason Family Services, on April 17th. She claimed that she was pretty much treated hostile and she was excluded from a lot of places. She alleged that someone threw hangers at her. She got all the menial tasks. She never said Kylie did anything directly, but she pretty much alluded to the fact that the staff was less than nice to her. Like, reading her complaint, I didn't see anything where she said, Kylie treated me like this, Kylie did me like that, Kylie did me like this. She also was humiliated in front of her co-workers due to her race, national origin, and religion, and she was intimidated and was under demanding treatment. Keep in mind, she's Salvadorian and she practiced Catholicism. She also said that derogatory comments were made about her. She said that it was a toxic work and abusive requirement. She said no corrective actions had been made towards her, so she pretty much felt vulnerable and she felt like nobody pretty much came to her aid. Here's my thing about this situation. I do not believe that Kylie Jenner herself is racist. I feel like the people that she works for, keep in mind, Kylie Jenner is a billionaire and she runs that $1 billion company, Kylie Cosmetics. So Kylie obviously cannot be in her house on a day-to-day, so she doesn't know exactly what's going on because she's too busy running and, like, I'm pretty sure the girl has a lot on her plate. She films the Kardashians. She's a mother. So there's a lot that she has to do. So I can only imagine what she is probably thinking, which is probably why this woman in her complaint never directly listed Kylie as an issue and didn't directly sue her. But I get how she's guilty by association because it did happen in her home, under her watch, under her direction. Granted, I don't think she really knows everything that goes on in her house because think about it, when you're jet setting, traveling all around the world and you're in this business, means no offense, you want your clothes folded, you want your food cooked, and you want to make sure your daughter's well fit, well taken care of, fed, and bathed. And not to mention she has a personal life too as well. So I mean, I'm pretty sure she's not at home around the clock saying, are you treating her like this? Are you treating her like that? And you are one of many staff members, and I'm pretty sure she has a multitude of minions and servants all around that house. Because from what I know, Kylie lives in like these big old houses. Granted, it's only you and Stormy, but then again, when you have money, you probably have friends and your staff and all the other people living with you. She also said she developed anxiety, severe stress, and symptoms with PTSD. She took a medical leave in 2025, and she had no choice but to resign. And she's suing for compensation from unpaid wages, damages and restitution, and she wants a meal and rest premium pay and unreimbursed business expenses, unpaid sick leave, and some other stuff. This is just one of those tricky subjects because it's like, where do you draw the line of, yeah, this is my staff, but I didn't do these things. And yeah, this is my staff, but I'm not responsible for how they treat you. Granted, if I was her, I would completely fire everyone who was involved. I would get a whole new staff. I would pay this girl to pretty much make her go away. If I was Kylie, I would pay my portion just to shut her up because I don't know how much she's suing you for, but girl, you're a billionaire, so I pretty much have to liquid. I don't know how much you have tied up in assets, but I'm almost sure you have a liquid. You could throw this girl like $10 million and she'll shut up and she'll go away. Because once again, she directly didn't come after you. I think she was probably hired through one of those like housekeeping services. The fact that Kylie, like, she's so rich. She has like a multitude of minions and servants. So where like she can just, go down the list and she doesn't even know these people. Like she has a whole hiring company for her whole house. And it's like, that's interesting. And that's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I want to sign up for that, Kylie. And I wonder how much her housekeepers get paid. That's what I'm also wondering. And like the menial tasks, they did suck, but it's sad. But I hope the lady gets her help that she needs because PTSD and anxiety is nothing to play with. And I can only imagine what it's like to constantly go to work and you be under that amount of immense stress. In other news, did y'all hear about the Michael Jackson movie premiere? So, Michael Jackson movie comes out Friday, tomorrow. Today's April the 23rd. So by the time you see this, Michael already came out. It came out April the 24th. And of course, it was a red carpet event. Notably, who was missed was Janet and Paris. Now, LaToya, we all know who talks at the opening of an envelope. We love LaToya. Granted, LaToya kind of looks scary, but you've always had this sweet aura about you. Granted, I think you just lost weight. Granted, you look fine, thicker. You look like your mother, even though, you clearly have had work done. But you look like your mother, your mother underneath all of that. You're a very beautiful woman, and I will say her hair has been the same for like the last 20 years, but it looks good. LaToya's spirit is very childlike and innocent, and I don't know what it is about LaToya's energy that I just absolutely love. But she talked to the press and she said, yeah, Janet actually politely declined. She was like, the rumors that they heard about her and Jermaine getting into are false, which I don't think is true. And the main reason why I think that Janet even declined this movie appearance is because Janet in her own right is her own success story. You have to think about it. Janet Jackson is one of the most successful one of the most successful pop artists of all time. Janet Jackson has a cult following and she has a bunch of classics. She by far set the standard for a lot of girls what it means to sing and dance. She's one of Tina Turner was the first to do it, but she's in her own lane. She's a writer. She is very talented in her own right. She is one of the instances like we talked about earlier being the younger sibling. And how does that affect your birth order? She ultimately made her own way and made her own path when it came to this thing called music industry. And I'm ultimately proud of someone like her. Do I think that her and Jermaine got into it? Yes, because Jermaine was supposed to be Michael from what I was understood and what I was told. Even though Michael was the front man, it was always him and Jermaine, him and Jermaine, him and Jermaine. Jermaine hairline looked like the Lincoln Tunnel. I need him to get a better lace front or something and all the work you've had done. And I see that you be powdering on all the makeup and stuff. His other children attended, but Paris is gone. But I don't think Paris just wants to be involved in the whole fame of it all. I think Paris just enjoys living a low-key life. I don't think that Paris is a media attention seeker like that. Paris, to me, just gives off, I had a rich father. I miss my dad. He passed away when I was young. and it is what it is. I'm excited to see Michael. There is gonna be a part 2. It's confirmed in the first half of the movie from what I heard. I'm ready to see it. It's gonna be an event of all events. Granted, I heard that I only got like a 23 for the Rotten Tomatoes, which whatever. Jafar Jackson is playing him, his nephew, which could be in the family, which is a good thing. I'm just so excited to see Michael, y'all. I don't know what to do. Dad, I'm ready to go see The Devil Wears Prada. Oh my God, I'm ready to go see The Devil Wears Prada. Like, y'all, I'm really about to be in the movies the next 2 weeks, and plus school's about to end, so thank you, Lord, I can actually have time to go enjoy myself. But in other news, did y'all hear about the good news about Eric Murphy and Jasmine Lawrence? They are welcoming a baby. So the comedy legacy continues. So as we, Eddie Murphy's son and Martin Lawrence's daughter, they recently got married, I think like a year or two ago, and they're welcoming a baby. I wonder is he gonna be a comedian like his godfathers, his grandparents. That is interesting to have like that kind of pedigree and have two of the funniest people be your granddads. I already know the jokes are gonna be corny as ever, and it's just gonna be a good time. But y'all, that's enough. But can we talk? Y'all, we have a whole nother segment. I have Jasmine and I have Tim here in the studio, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about how this birth order affects with my final thoughts. So y'all stay tuned. Grab a snack and come on back, y'all. Come on. Bye, friends. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all tune in next week. Bye, y'all. I gotta get all this stuff down. I'm tired.
That was so good.
Thanks, boo.
You